Hi everyone, it's Vivi, and here's your weekly anime news roundup covering anime release dates, movies, and more. Japan Society recently announced that Shinchoro Watanabe will headline the Foreign Exchange 2025 Cross-Cultural Conversations with Anime Visionaries. You may know Watanabe from his work with Cowboy Bebop and Samurai Champloo. Watanabe will be at the event in New York City November 17th to the 22nd, and the event will feature public screenings of Cowboy Bebop the movie and Watanabe's latest anime series, Lazarus. A new arcade game called Demon Slayer Nichirin Battle Slash is currently in development. This card action game allows players to collect character cards directly from a machine and then use it in the main console to battle various opponents. There is currently no release date yet, but if you are in Las Vegas, you can check out the game at Amusement Expo 2025 on November 14th and 15th. Hello Kitty fans rejoice! The long-awaited Hello Kitty movie has finally set a premiere date of July 2028 and will be brought to the big screen by Warner Bros. Pictures Animations and New Line Cinema. The entire movie is getting a revamp with director Leo Matsuda at the helm and Dana Fox handling the script. The live-action One Piece Season 2 has officially been announced for a March 10, 2026 release date, nearly 3 years after the first season aired. Season 2 will stream exclusively on Netflix, and hopefully you won't have to wait too long for Season 3 as it is currently in production. The spooky anime Dark Gathering has revealed that there will be a second season for this occult horror anime. The anime is about psychic Keitaro Gentoga, who ends up tutoring the child prodigy and psychic Yayoi Hozuku. Together, they try to navigate the terrifying world of ghosts and spirits. The release date for the new season has not been announced, however, you can watch the entire first season on High Dive. Move over, Japan! The international audience now makes up for the majority of anime growth, with overseas market pouring in $3 billion more than the entire domestic Japanese audience. In 2024, overseas revenue accounted for 56% of all income, and it continues to grow. While much of the growth is from the content industry, it's expected that future growth could come from secondary businesses like merchandising and events. The rom-com manga I Want to End This Love Game is officially getting an anime in April 2026. This romance manga follows two friends, Yukiya Asagi and Miku Sakura, who play a love game where they try to make the other person's heart flutter. Obviously, the two are already in love with each other, so it's more about finding the right timing and trying to prove themselves worthy of the other person. Are you planning to be in Japan on November 14th? If so, then you'll definitely want to check out the upcoming new Dragon Ball store that is opening up at the Tokyo Station's Character Street. The store will feature exclusive items to their shop, including merchandise, replicas of keyframes, and posters of key visuals. The store will have ticketed entry until November 17th, and then after that, you'll be able to get in without a ticket. The light novel Rich Girl Caretaker has announced on their official X/Twitter account that it has an anime in the works. Now, when this will air is still unclear. However, the story itself follows a high school boy, Itsuki Tomonari, who gets involved in a kidnapping and ends up taking care of Hinoko Konohana, a young lady from one of Japan's largest conglomerates. On their live stream on October 31st, Studio Trigger reveals the Lenticular web anime shorts series directed by Akira Amemiya. Not only is he the director, he is also writing and overseeing the series script, as well as doing the character design, storyboarding, animation, and being the colorist. It seems like an interesting animation, and it's interesting to me that Studio Trigger is going the web series format, which makes a lot of sense considering a lot of people nowadays tend to watch a lot of their shows on YouTube instead of streaming services. The first episode is already streaming, and new episodes will stream every Friday at 8 p.m. Japan Standard Time or 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that's it for this week's anime roundup. Let me know in the comments below what you're excited about, what you plan on seeing, and don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. It really helps me out, and I will see you all next week. Bye.